everybody, it's Jeanette, and welcome to your Angelic Oracle Card Reading for the week of November 18th, 2019. The theme this week is about honesty is the best policy. This week is a time for us to be honest with ourselves and where we are at in our lives, and what we'd like to change, and be open to that change. It may also be a week to be honest with others, done in a way that is very compassionate and empathetic. The first card is Regeneration, which is upright. The second card is Unfinished Symphony, which is reversed. The third card is Truth Be Told, which is upright. Fourth card is Milk and Honey, which is upright. And we also have a Mercury Retrograde card, which is By the Book, which is reversed. Our first card, Regeneration, speaks to us about endings and rebirth. It's a time this week to look at your life and look at the places where things just may not be going exactly as you'd like, and see what is it about this situation or this thing that's not going exactly as you'd like that can be released and let go of, so that something new, a greater opportunity, can step into its place. And in this way, you'll be rejuvenated and experience regeneration and rebirth by letting go of that one piece that you're still holding on to, because that's the linchpin that if you just unhook that and let go of it, you'll be able to step into a whole new set of opportunities. So it's okay to do that. It's okay to step into something new, embrace that change, because change done in a way that is to your highest good and the highest good of all is always going to be a positive change. So be open to taking on something new in your life and a new direction, and be reborn. So our next card is Unfinished Symphony. And this is a new card. We haven't had this card in the last couple weeks. So when this card is upright, it speaks to unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, or the need to make amends. So this week, this card is reversed. And when this card is reversed, it speaks to unfinished business that we may have with ourselves or we may have with others. So this week, take a look at your life and think about areas where maybe you're procrastinating, because that's a form of self-sabotage. Where else in your life are you possibly self-sabotaging? This week, it's time to bring in the assistance of the archangels to help us shift this energy of self-sabotage and procrastination. Let's be honest with ourselves and be honest with others. It's time to create healthy boundaries with others. Make sure that you're not overgiving and that you're also receiving the good that you put out into the world. It's a time of compassion for yourself and compassion for others. Ask for the assistance of the archangels this week in helping you overcome any areas in your life that are not working, and even to help you identify these areas or areas where you may not be acting in your own highest good. Ask for guidance so that you can bring in a more divine, harmonious situation and more divine flow of energy into your life. Our next card is Truth Be Told, and this card is about communication and about having compassionate, empathetic communication with ourselves and with others. This week, it's not a time to dwell on who's right, who's wrong, or being in that space of the need to be right. We need to let go of that this week. It's time to have honest communication about how you're feeling and what you desire to occur in your life for your highest good and the highest good of others. It's time to think about other people as well as what we would like to achieve. If you come from a divine space, considering the highest good of all involved, then your communication will be blessed. Ask the archangels for assistance in providing you the right words to communicate on behalf of yourself and others involved. Archangel Gabriel is the archangel of communication. You can ask him to be present during times of difficult or important conversations. And then there's an additional message in this card. And this card is also asking, am I being true to myself? Think about different things this week, like, am I taking the steps to follow my dreams? Am I surrounding myself with good people? Am I allowing time for my self-care? Am I feeding my soul? This week, be honest with yourself when considering the answers to these questions or other questions that may come to you this week. If you're not sure of the answers or even what questions to be asking right now, just ask the archangels for guidance in the areas in your life that you would like to be more divinely blessed, and you will be guided to your next step. And our last of the 4 cards is Milk and Honey. And it's kind of interesting because this card we had last week and it was reversed. So now the energy is obviously shifting because this card is upright. When it's upright, it talks about prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, and trusting that your needs will be met. This card reminds us that there are so many possibilities out there for us. Possibilities that we are not even aware of, and that we can bring these possibilities into our lives. This card reminds us that we are a divine expression of our Creator, a spark of energy, that it is source energy. We are divinely connected to the Creator, and we are divinely connected to the archangels. In remembering this truth, that we are all divine beings on this planet, and embodying this truth with yourself and others, this is how you are truly honest with yourself. And then all manifestation doors become open to you. So this card for Mercury Retrograde is by the book, and it's upright. And it goes along with this whole theme of, being honest and authenticity. And when this card's upright, it speaks to abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural family customs, and universal laws. But this card is reversed. And it's interesting because this card was upright last week, I believe. So the energy, again, is shifting as we move through Mercury Retrograde. But this card in reverse is actually a really, really cool message. And so this card speaks to, it's a little bit of a rebel card, basically. And this card is asking you to challenge the mainstream and the ways of thinking that just do not coincide with you being a spiritual being on this planet. It's time to consider thinking about making real change and taking the steps to make real change, and to let go of the fear of change. So you don't have to fear the fact that you're a light being on this planet. You may feel different. You may feel a little too woo-woo for your friends or family. But now's the time for you to shine, and to shine your divine light to yourself and also to the world. And you will be guided to like-minded people and situations. So now we're going to do a meditation to help us this week to bring forth our most authentic self, and to help us with being honest in a very compassionate and empathetic way to ourselves and to others. And I'm going to play a little crystal bowl in the background. It's a rose quartz bowl, and it's the frequency of the heart chakra. That's what it sounds like. So close your eyes and relax, and just allow your body to melt into the chair that you're sitting in. Or if you're lying down, just melt into whatever surface that your body is touching. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And take another deep breath in and exhale. We ask God and the archangels to be with us now. We ask the Archangel of Communication, Archangel Gabriel, to be with us, to shine your orange healing light throughout our physical self, throughout our auric field, completely filling us with your healing energy color ray. We ask Archangel Sandalphon, the Archangel of Abundance, to be with us now. Shine your crimson red healing color ray down upon our physical body and throughout our auric field, healing and protecting us and guiding us to all the ways we can bring abundance into our life. We ask these archangels to help us this week to be honest and true to ourselves and others in a very compassionate, meaningful, and empathetic way. We ask that you send your healing color ray out in front of us for this entire week to bless our communication, to bless our thoughts, and to bless our deeds. Take a deep breath and exhale. Take a deep breath and exhale. Take a deep breath and exhale. Rub your hands together. Wiggle your toes and fingers. Gently open your eyes and come back into the now. Have a very blessed week, and I send you much healing, love, and compassion, and know that the archangels are guiding you and are taking every step with you this week. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this card reading and meditation. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a wonderful week.